Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Pa Hitro say he don't talk am before. Say after election, we go know who be enemy of Benin, who be enemy of Edo State. He say election don't finish. We know the two hear am again, the word Ogyonba, wey dem dey call people. The time wey election dey come and during the election. That word now, Ogyonba, e don comot from their mouth. Wetin we come dey see for Edo State now na fight. Who go be youth chairman? Who go be Okpebholo? Because of who go control market, wey dem go dey cut ticket, who wan control revenue money. Na dem dey fight for now. Make I leave you, make you hear from Pa Hitro, the message we bring come here today. Enjoy the video.
So I kick against Okpebholo for personal reasons because I have seen him. I don't see him as somebody worth being a chairman of a local government. Neither to be a house of rep, nor a senator, nor become a governor. In a state as dicey and complicated as Edo. So, these two things, as I said, they will cry blood, right? Now, let's start with the with the issue concerning who are the enemies of the Edos now. Now, I take a look at what Barrister Kola, my very good friend, did a video a few days ago. We saw that all the road has been taken by the market women, Agberus and the rest in Benin City. At New Benin, the two sides is occupied. Outside building their houses close to the gutter, shading the gutter, they seeded the gutter, and the way that's the trekking part of the gutter, they seeded it, they come to the road, they seeded it, and even put their basket along the middle of the road where the street light is. New Benin, they even went straight at Tolawani. That's to tell you how bad it has become. The two sides, okay. Then, another video came surface again. Where is this video? Another video surface again. In Ring Road, where they were fighting. Who will be collecting tickets? People continue talking rubbish every day. What is this? So. Look at that magnificent museum that is building. First in West Africa. Nothing like that can be compared in West Africa to that Emowa in that place there. Temporary arts. I'm not talking about artifact though. Not interested about that. Okay, if we did not put a Benin artifact inside that place there are so many artifacts in Togo, in Ghana, in Senegal, in Rwanda, Morocco. You know how many things they the world when we come there. And look at the hotel is building by the close to that place there. 5-star hotel. Almost getting ready. Wow, monkey. Wow, monkey. Only matter, even a monkey. When a monkey here, you know how a person say the monkey go they jump from tree to tree. If you turn up, those who are greatest in connection win the case. Now, I will use English, okay? Pidgin or whatever, but I want just it to be a universal topic to everybody to understand. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while. This is myself, your humble friend, or your brother, your sister, your parents, your family, your mother, your father. Pa Hitro, the one that say it as straight talk. This is the way I say my things, you know. I don't have to bend things up and down, you know. Few weeks ago, was it a few weeks ago? Yeah, it's almost a month now. It's going to a month now. It was in the election. A day before, no, 2-3 days before the election. I came out here and I gave a general appeal to the Edos. But I'm here to let you know that I do understand that the Edo did never fall our hand in the election that took place in September. I'm so convinced about it. Evidence are there. More evidence are coming out very soon. And I gave an advice, and I told Nigerians, especially the Edos, the Benin people especially, you know, that why you're already doing about Okpebholo. Okay, a state where the Benin Edo speaking language are 59 or 58% population don't need to be decided by people who are less than 70%. They can consult us on how to work together and come to a compromise. And I also told you guys that you should not throw the dirty water away because, you should not throw the baby and dirty water away because the water is dirty. Because the baby is a human being, a wonderful creation of our divine God. Right? Okay. And I also make an appeal to the Benins, especially we the Edos, as a local, for equity and just, we decided to project a most qualified man from Eastern Central, which is Aswen Igodalo. I told you guys the reason why we must have to support this man to create or to have a continuity of the achievements, the development so far, the renovation so far, the constructive manner of governance of Governor Obaseki. But it is true, I won't deny it, that there were some conflicts between the bigger house and the government. But being as a Benin person, or being as a do, generally we as a do, we take that place our second God. Okay, that is true. It has been like that in time immemorial, right? And my support for that, for this government, and gave people to call me enemy of the state, especially enemy of our big house, which I never lamented about because I knew exactly that I was never one single day, and I've never made utterances that downgrade my culture, my tradition, or my royal father. One single day, never. They label me to be friends to those who are against the big house. And the name was always common in their mouth when you speak for other candidates, except the one they want you to vote for by force. They call you Oyomba, Oyomba. And that name has faded away now. Fast fading away from their mouth now. They use that word to deceive those who have short memories in Edo State. And we told them, look, you are inviting Tiger and the Lion to Benin City, to Edo in general. You are bringing lawlessness to our state. You are bringing confusion to our state. You are bringing anarchy to our state. You are bringing back what we were crying against 20 years back. In all my videos, I illustrated the few things that I saw when I was growing up. Unfortunately, I was not a child who recognized what was good or bad during Okpebholo's first tenure as a military governor, at which ended, I think, in 1975, I guess so, which I was very, very small. I just started the primary school at that time. So, but the one I witnessed, I saw few development, because at that time, we didn't say not Tanse or Nazao. It is wherever your height is, that is where you get your eyes. Okay, you can't be 6 feet and get your eyes in the 3rd feet tall from the ground. No, it's just almost at the same place with your height. You get your eyes right. But I witnessed the election. That was my first voting that I did in my life. Ambrosali. Yeah, Ambrosali Abiyoyego. I forgot it. No. It should be Ambrosali. No, let's be very factual. Oyego. But Ambrosali, I witnessed it because I know what was happening. I was already out of primary school. Okay, that was the year I was going out of primary school. So in primary 6, you should know what I'm talking about. Primary 6, we have some ladies, some girls in my class who were having breasts. So that's to know that we know what was going on. Okay, I used to even know countryside music, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh and stuff, so forth like that, Bonnie M and so forth like that. The Eagles, the Police and stuff like that. I was a fan of these musicians that I just mentioned. That's to let you know that I was aware of what was going on at that time. This man came to power. He schooled in Nigeria, in Ibadan and stuff like that, and he was a patriarch, I believe so. He was a professor. Best we ever had in Nigeria at that time. Came to power. under the UPN government, and I declared a free education from grassroots to university level. Unfortunately, I was trained by a single mother. I have been saying it every time on my social media. I told you I was almost a man when I knew my father. So, the reason why I'm saying this now is to let you know exactly what we are passing through. And I told you in that my last video, I said, after the election, Danijai, you can still remember me. I know you will carry the video later because I don't want to go to YouTube at all. I just want to do it very low key here. I said, after the election, we will not know who is the enemy of the Edos, or who is the enemy of the palace, or who is the enemy of the Oba of Benin after the election. That's what I said. I didn't say after another governor will be sworn in, because I know it will not arrive. They will not be patient to wait for the swearing in. With what they are doing for the past 3 weeks, you will know that these people are in a hurry to collect money from the boss of the government. Now, that's what I said. That we shall know those who are the enemies of Oba of Benin. Barely 3 weeks that the election has taken place in Edo State, or to speak, a month has passed now. We'll be hearing a series of problems every day, one to another. We'll be hearing somebody who is not even in power telling EFCC to stop the government from spending money in the governor's coffer. I've never seen anywhere they do election in another state that EFCC will be investigating sitting government cabinets that they are withdrawing. In short, how do you know they are withdrawing money? What are you doing in the government? It is when the government that is sworn in that came to power say, look, there were abnormalities in spendings, and this, if you cannot prove what the money was used for, and you doubt it, you petition them to the EFCC, and the EFCC will come to investigate the issue. That's how it's been done everywhere. Don't forget, Okpebholo spent this money anyhow for 8 years. EFCC kept blind eyes to it. We formed this at EFCC to check balance corruption in Nigeria. Now, EFCC is being used for partisan purpose. Anyway, the reason why I said, 2 things I said that was very powerful that I said, we will know who is Ogyomba. Now, what do we mean by Ogyomba? Is it only the people that talk down on the big house alone that is Ogyomba? Now we assume that our Oba is our father, spiritual father and a physical father of the whole Edo. Though some fools might be saying, who is Oba Benin? I've been hearing them talking rubbish on social media, saying he's from Esan State. I will explain that later. That it's not a crime to create 7 states from Edo State, but that does not mean that you don't know who is who in Edo State. Okay, because if, how do I call it? If someone who has a saw, a very big saw, travel to Australia, where will they clean that saw? Is it in my leg? Or the same leg of that person that transfer himself to Australia? He's the same person, whether he comes to Enugu or he comes to Jericho or whatever, he's the same saw. So let me not divide to that area first. I'm coming, I will address that issue very clearly for those who are saying they are on their own, they want to be on their own, they have this, they have that. The will avoid it tomorrow, see, no, he has a father in Benin. The will be a fact, but knows that he has a father in Benin, but we are not in the same state any longer. So let me go straight to the issue. And I said, Edo will cry blood if they make that mistake. So I beg everybody, don't vote for this man. I'll be saying it's not because of Dennis. I'll be saying it every day. I don't have anything against that man, because I was projecting him for the future, where he was still very young and vibrant. I wanted him to have acquired a lot of experience in governance. But all the same, you know, we are humans, okay? Everybody wants to excel bigger than wherever he is, so I don't blame him for that. But he went through a very wrong party. So I kick against Okpebholo for personal reasons, because I have seen him. I don't see him as somebody worth being a chairman of a local government, neither to be a House of Rep, nor a senator, nor become a governor in a state as dicey and complicated as Edo. So, these 2 things, as I said, they will cry blood, right? Now, let's start with the issue concerning who are the enemies of the Edos now. Now, I take a look at what Barrister Kola, my very good friend, did a video a few days ago. We saw that all the road has been taken by the market women, Agberus and the rest in Benin City. At New Benin, the two sides is occupied. Outside building the houses close to the gutter, shading the gutter, they seeded the gutter, and the way that's the trekking part of the gutter, they seeded it. They come to the road, they seeded it, and even put their basket along the middle of the road where the street light is. New Benin, they even went straight at Tolawani. That's to tell you how bad it has become. The two sides, okay. Then another video came surface again. Where is this video? Another video surface again. In Ring Road, where they were fighting, who will be collecting tickets. These are the things Obaseki fought for 7 years plus in Benin, to eradicate this menace out of the city, not to allow those illiterate and those who does not work for a dime in a day, not to become millionaires in 6 months just because they are now in charge in town. Where a young, vibrant man was speaking in television that APC has won, but forgetting that PDP is in power, that is now their turn. Where they were not able to see Okpebholo in Ring Road, Ogbe. I don't understand. What is the duty of Okpebholo in a community? Is it a community any longer? Do they still sell land in Ogbe then? What would anybody in Ogbe do to contribute to Ogbe as a whole? They want to clear grass, or do they carry shovel to clear the gutter, or do they need to organize the what's his name, Okpebholo to do what? Apart from collecting ticket money, being in the park from one place to another, roaming from left to right. And I also told you guys that many of our boys will restrain from Libya. Instead of risking their life to cross that river, they will come back to Benin when they know that they have every means of collecting money. Then the third video we see was back. I'm not against anybody. I'm not in support of anybody. When these people were bound, especially Okpebholo by Obaseki, and he gave a very strong warning to courtesan in Edo State that it will be court-martial if you are caught involved in violent activities in Benin. And first, the vigilante that was in Benin has reduced a lot of crime in Benin City. Everybody's afraid now. If I tell you that more than 62 persons that I know have refunded, they have decided not to come to Benin December, January, because they are afraid of their life. These are facts. Most of them are afraid to come to Benin this December. It's only those who cross mind, who have dicey issues to do, burial, marriages, and stuff like that. Those who are being invited on occasions might go on a very low key, spend that very day there, and go back to Lagos or Asaba, or go and spend their money somewhere else. Right? These are the things we're talking about. The first thing the Commissioner of Police did, he bound the vigilante. Election has come and gone. They did not allow them to work anymore. So that they will be able to use their police to pull down the PDP government. Obaseki becomes a puppet in a state where he's supposed to be the commander-in-chief of the state. Or in the name that he has conflict. According to him, he has conflict with the big guys that we, that said he's a good governor, we are enemies to our grandfather. I was on TikTok that I was saying I was not afraid. I was saying that I took picture with our Baba. I was shocked. So it's a crime now to confirm that if I was Arogionba, if I was not doing anything good for Edo people, I cannot be able to qualify to be one of those who go and sit and discuss issues that concerns Edo in Italy as a whole. How is it a crime? How is it a neck down? There's somebody even came out on TikTok the other day when he saw my name there. He said, I even said that we will overthrow our king. Everything was labeled against me. Whether they don't understand English language, or they don't understand the Benin I speak, or because I'm fast in talking, tell me to rewind. Obes, Abeg, Maleki, help me replay the cassette for them again, may they hear. Because it is purely politics. This is a sign that it will take not our generation, not even our generation, for Nigeria to restructure themselves, except a purely revolution takes place in Nigeria immediately. You know why I said so? Now, I'm coming back to the story. I want to let people understand, when people condemn the white people every time, you condemn the white people every time for their colonialism, for what they did to us in the era of colonialism, everything. The white men has crossed those levels and have learned their lessons and have been able, these are people that use you like animals, that take you as slaves. They still have the power today now to tomorrow now to continue enslaving you forcefully the way we're doing 100 years ago, but they decided to put it aside because of development, civilizations, humankind, more understanding, changing of pages, changing of character, and so on and so forth. Being human, being kind. Let's live an equal life. They might not be fully equal with us in everything they're doing. They're not using their own brain to always make their country first before anybody. But if you are in their system and you play to the role of the rules of the country, they will never discriminate you by your color or by where you come from. Yes, there is discrimination in some areas for those who are not wise enough or who see you as a predator to them. Now, let me give you one instance. For those of you who are not aware, few days ago, a Yoruba girl from the West in Nigeria, let me use that word so that we'll be national, I'm proud of being in Nigeria, okay? From the West, Remy Ednok, okay, Kemi Ednok. That girl, mother was pregnant in Nigeria, took her pregnancy to UK, gave birth, brought her back to Nigeria. And that was the last year the UK stopped allowing automatic citizenship for anybody born in UK, whether you are visa, you are resident or whatever, it was automatic that time, you know. You need your fingerprint and everything, that's all. You get your long certificate and the short one, you are true. So when this girl schooled in Nigeria, he said it that his father and mother was in the middle class. That was when the middle class has never disappeared in the Nigerian society. Then at 16, she needed to return back to UK, but things, because 82 they bought her. If you plus 16 for 82, which we're talking about 2000 or something now, she knew that Nigeria there was no way there. She returned back quickly back to the UK. Started working and schooling further education. Not knowing anybody. Make his way through educations, get a good job, fix herself or got married, went into the Conservative Party in UK. Being a member, contribute every day to the party, one way or the other. Before you know what was going on, a few days ago, she contested with a British man, pure white, older than her by age. Kemi was born in 1982 in UK and won the election by 4,000 votes. Apart from being a black, apart from his father, the two fathers are black from Nigeria. She was born and never grew up there. She went back there 16 years because by birth she's a citizen, married to a white person, but she's black, fully black. No matter how you think about it, a white man was able to cast their votes to her because they felt she was more intelligent, more agile, more qualified, more unifying more than the other guy. Irrespective of his origin, irrespective of his color, irrespective of his gender, they voted for him. Then you come to my country, you will see him, two blacks, one very well qualified, but because of your selfish interest, you will destroy the whole nation. You will leave it. So that's to tell you that the white men are far more sympathetic, have good hearts more than we blacks, especially blacks in Nigeria. The politicians, all of you will never die well. I hope I see you guys being a cripple, being struck down for years. Okay, being having a thorough illness that will never allow you to be able to even clean your bum till you die. Because the pains you are inflicted in a door, this recent time now, is shocking, devastating. Okay, now let me go back. So I make all this appeal. All they do was to ring the bell of Ogyoba throughout 2 years to convince the fools, to convince those who have short memories, to convince those who are rooted deeply to tradition. When they hear that, you're talking about, they will just think, they don't even want to hear anything again. They labeled everybody as enemy of the kingdom. Now the Okagele that Obaseki, Okagele, all 3 years okay, I do. 100 years ago, he did not close those who are doing their duty as Okagele. I want to give you a very clear example of myself. I've always been saying that I came from Ewumoma. It's my village, right? My father served there in the Onigis family as Okpebholo, yes. So Okpebholo. Everybody knows my father there. They call it the Okpebholo Satana Market for 25 years, if not more than. There was a day we were having, when I went there to visit them that time, they were giving me the story of my father. They said my father is very stingy. And anytime they share goat, he would just carry the leg and say, Joya, with Paco bag. Say, na Paco bag, they carry goat. We were just listening, you know. I recorded that video, but the video was in my Samsung phone that I lost in Germany. What am I trying to say? This is a village that we have strong shrine. And this is a village, the Enogie is the great grandson of Oba Sonye. Direct descendant from the palace. As I'm speaking to you today now, that palace is deserted. Nobody lives there. They say the grass is growing up there. I said, look, when I went there, I saw the love that was existing in that village there. But I said some horrible things over there too. Because, you know, land issues. That was why I was in support of Okagele. That young fools of less than 50 years are now the ones selling land, doing everything. Sure, there's no land in a woman again, totally. But the one that was given by the late Enogie to my father for me, I said, look, I would have liked to develop this place a little bit, just a small bungalow. Once in a while, when you come, you relax, even it's only 3 bedroom, but make it decent. White compound in a very good atmosphere like that. Plant trees. And not every time you come, you stay in Lagos or you stay in big house. No, just embrace your people in the village. I was requested to bring 350,000 to start anything at all in my own land that was given to us for more than 20 years ago. And they were even recking that they know they are hearing my voice in the telephone. They know it's me, that they will deal with me seriously. I think I normally go to social media to say they fight in that village there. I will come and do a video personally. If you people think that I will be able to be threatened or maneuver with all those things, they asked me for 50,000 to verify my own land. Forgetting that 12 years ago, so more than 12 years ago now, they call us. They said all the first sons of the village and the male child, how many children my father get, they have to pay 70,000 naira. Each, all of us, 70,000. We pay 70,000 so that they will share land for everybody. I pay for my brother, I pay for myself, my sister paid for my brother, pay for the other of it, because we are 3. My father married 3 wives. One was just only one son, which is the senior son, which he was supposed to have at least double plot. We the rest supposed to have one plot, 100 by 100. Till tomorrow, they gave the land and resold it again. We did not ask for it, but the one my father even gave to me, they are now asking me to pay 50,000 for verification of a land given to me when they were young boys, with evidence and paper. They thought it has no paper. They say if I'm not very careful, they will sell the land. I won't do anything. It's okay. I'm not even coming there again. If I come there, I will only display the paper, look for a buyer, buy it, and allow people to live in peace. I go to another community to relax myself. You both can go awful. Oto sinyoma, I seen you talk. That is for that. I'm a victim in my own village. This is how the Benin has been destroyed. So who is the enemy of the palace? Is it those who are selling land 18 times or who are threatening their own brother to pay them 400,000 before the brother can enter his own land that was given to him by their ancestors? Who is the enemy of the palace? Is it me? I'm coming. Or is it those who were fighting in Ring Road for chairmanship and ticket issue? Are they the one that really wanted the progress of the door? Are they the one that are the friends of the palace and the friends of the Omonoba Nendo? Or are they the friends of the Benin kingdom? I want to know from you, because I said after the election, I will come back again to ask, who is Ogioba now? Now, you all are now worried. ESCC went to go and arrest the chief accountant, commissioner for Edo State, that they're saying he withdrew money recently when project has still been commissioned of recent in Edo State. Now, most of you are surprised that Obaseki was not publicizing all his achievements to the public since he entered power. But you've seen that all the things he has been commissioning, people are still saying that they want to see this, they want to see this. Ganduje told you, Okpebholo, concentrate on good governance and stop making problem with your ex or the outgoing governor. By his grace, it has been proven we saw all the shenanigans. The forensic experts that did the same forensic expert for Nelson Mandela's signature in South Africa have been brought to examine all what we saw in the computer. They call it RF, IVRF, they call it, I don't even look up. I don't play politics in Nigeria, so in the portal of INEC were quite different from what was now being assumed as the original decision. Because the one they took the picture with phone, it is colored, and they posted it and posted to the wall, or that's the portal of INEC, was different from the one the Oga signed. And the handwriting, everything was copied. They did a lot of stupid job. And we were told now that they are drawing themselves up and down. The man told, look, I did what you want people to do, so go and defend yourself in the court. And I just hope that the judge write his or her name in Guinness Book of Edo, so that we'll be able to remember them. By now, Nigerians or Edo are now regretting secretly inside their mind. It's only the fools who will not accept that they are losing a great lion of achievement in Edo State. The blood has just started. Okay? That when you use illegality, forgery, criminality, hooliganism to try to grab power, those who assisted you in those hooliganism system, in criminality system, in hijacking system, you cannot pay all of them continuously, because that's what they do for a living. You've initiated them, you've told them, you've trained them that you can make money through that means. An election is done once in 4 years. Within 4 years, they have to be in your payroll. And to be in your payroll, you cannot achieve anything good in the state. And they will be lawless. You cannot achieve and pay all of them your payroll. Every of these group have a leader. The money goes to their leader, and the leader share it for the 5 biggest followers who are powerful there. The rest will be crying. If they cannot do anything, they will go to the street and misbehave. If you go to the carry to the station, they will bail them and they are free. Now, I continue to see some fools writing, where is the governor? Anybody that mentioned Obaseki again about the lawless that's going on in those states, Ogunba Agbuwaya. Anybody that will mention Obaseki's name again concerning lawless, dirty day here. Okay, we're not gonna hear erosion again, Abi. The erosion not clear now. As yes, as the erosion when they Benin here, so they will win now. The erosion just drag by itself. If rain fall now, no erosion now. No river Obaseki again for Benin, Abi. We not here for again, oh. Why don't they carry the video come out again? Abi, the whole gutter, Okpebholo spirit don't carry the entire South ground, Abi. Look at it, you think you can do this and it will affect us. I was checking through my phone today. Let me tell you one thing. Let me just tell you one thing today. Let me show you one thing. Today, I won't mention name because I've been doing this for a very long time. This is part of what I do. I prefer not to be a millionaire than to see people in need that I will not support them or I will not help them. I'm coming. You'll be surprised. To tell you that we have no problem over here, that you people have the problem. Now, I will decide today, December is coming, Abi, from my meager salary, meager, not mega, meager, because we are not first class payers, a receiver here. We are not engineers or graduates in Italy. We just came here and fortified our skills, and with years of experience, we become who we are today in where we are. And for those of you who are raking, when they see me say, go and see that where you were not there 50 by 100 for Nigeria, and I just laugh. How much is 50 by 100? 1.5 million. So hold on. I will keep aside 300 euros to share to people, not my family. Not my family. I'm not talking about my family at all. That's people who I know, either on Facebook, TikTok, who are in Nigeria, who might be in need. When I cross-check, the money has just fallen down now this morning. It was 186 before. It's now 1845 now, right? When I cross-check it at 300 euros, it's giving me more than, see, Mona, look at, more than 500,000. 300 euros. So if I'm keeping, how will I call it? If I'm keeping 20 euro every month of my salary, in 12 months, you know how much I will get. So 20 euro in my salary does not even move me at all. That is not even out to the amount I spend in drink in a week. But we were told today now that rice is now 150,000 naira a bag. They call it, they call it bag. Wow. Like this, my brother, the matter. So when I come look, I say, okay, 150,000. How much will he give me? Wait to 150,000. I said, okay, make a try on. When I wait. That should be, okay, 80. Yes. 80 euros. 50 kg. 80 euros. I will buy 65 euros. I will tell you buy 20 kg for here. The best price here. President. 55. So they buy 60. Depends on how connected you are with the customer. 55 for 20 kg. So what you spend, we spend about 120 euros or 115 euros to buy a 50 kg over here. So this morning, I call a very loyal, I call him a friend, a very loyal friend. Today, I just call and say, look, I send about 17 euros. 17 euros. 17 euros. He got 30K. No, it's more than, sorry, almost 35K. Almost 35K. That was half of his salary. I just dash. It's not my blood brother, not my blood sister. Because he just shocked when I call him. I said, look, it's a long time I've not heard from him. I give him. The same yesterday, I did to two persons. 15. These are money that some people use to smoke cigar in a day. So when you are giving it out here, it's just nothing. But if I'm in Nigeria, giving 100,000 to somebody will make me, I will be shocked a little bit. I won't do it. Let me be honest with you guys. You understand? So, before anybody who is a lecturer in Benin, that is not a criminal, that is not a thief, that is not mago, to give somebody 100,000 cash dash, he can't. Our friends. So, if people were able to open your eyes and voting for a government, a government that makes fuel to be 1,250 naira, that increase rice from 47,000 to 170,000, because you hate him, you voted for the government that was killing your own nation, killing your state, that printed money all through their tenure, that created inflation and the rest in our society. When we start seeing all what Obaseki has opened so far now, health technology, cultural agriculture, he opened even the film arting, listen for Edo. He went to Oyegutu, he went with Governor Duke to go and look at it. I think he's also planning to open ShopRite yesterday. Open ShopRite yesterday. Stella Obasanjo is the next one. Send your brother or your sisters, if those fools are telling you lies, they should go and look at Stella Obasanjo's hospital. And compare it to the 419 Oshomole Players in that beautiful house that they opened with Buhari, that they borrowed equipment that is no longer there anymore. When Obaseki privatized it out, they said Obaseki is privatizing everything. You understand? But this man just give you painted roof. Oshomole was very correct. He said when he was far from Benin, he thought that Benin was a very great state, that people that you'll be afraid of in any level at all. Say, but you never know that they're just like chicken. When you throw corn for them, all of them. That's exactly. Shimole was very correct. Any little thing they want to do in TikTok, either they will use our father to influence the music, or they will use his picture to influence the message, or whatever. Please. Or Wokan, I remember those days. When I'm passing through the palace, I'm afraid to point the finger to that place there. But today, whenever I can, I'm a picture more, social media, platform, you made that place to be a caricature picture everywhere, both good and evil. And the worst of all, these two people in the social media and the Guaniana, or my 3 years near Lawa. You saw say Vinya Lawa, the Kenumuya Lawa, erosion. 89% of those young guys who see TikTok were taken down to Italy here by erosion. Look, I'm not saying those who came through cheap are not human beings and they are not intelligent. But those of you who speak nonsense, rubbish, then you will not see one of them, few of them come out, Eastern State. Yeah, education is too good sometimes, but sometimes if you go to school, then the school pass through you too. So I want to let that my sister know what is her name, Lily, they call her, with Amara, now want to make map like a Bobian, who was talking rubbish on their social media and TikTok. If you want to create a state, what has that got to do with the monarch in Benin? If you create two states, Anioma and Delta, and create ESA, how many population will not be? You just say if you want to create ESA state, Oshomole go open, they call in state ESA. How many of the Asian people are more influential than Oshomole in Edo State? So you have Akoko Edo, you have Afema, you have Igara people are I don't know what they call them. These are 3 tribes, major tribes in that area there. Plus ESA. ESA is 17% in Edo State. Edo, those who speak Edo language are 58 or 57.9. Check it yourself. So even though you create 9 states from this state, all of them still know where their eye pass. Kanolu of Warina say that Oba Benin is not higher than him in high ranking, international level. Not even above Lagos will say so, as rich as Lagos State. So my sister, wise up. Creating states does not make you to be independent or not to know your mate or not to respect or to close the history that you came from Benin. Tadesa and Benin are one. There's no division. It is the closest ethnic group that speak quasi the same language. I was seeing one architect, this is an architect in Abuja, was talking rubbish on social media, saying that Esa and Benin are not in any way resemblance in language. Oosh. How many Ishan you will speak? If you speak 100 Ishan, I will understand 86. But if you speak Urobo 100, I might not even understand 22. If you speak Ishekiri, I might not even understand 50. So if you want to differentiate yourself, if you look at the level, just look at the level. Look at the level. Oluofori can go and see Tinubu. But your king would pass through ministers and people, pass through even Okpebholo before he can be able to. But Oba Benin don't need to call anybody. He speaks his personal phone and call. Can we be able to see? He doesn't need a secretary to book a date. It is the president that will now call the secretary to look for a date for me. I want to see my father. Have you seen Tinubu going down to any of these South king apart from Oba Benin? Even do Oba talk by 2 hands, bending down. We're not dragging seniority. Instead of you guys to focus on how Nigeria to develop. So you don't know that creating states is just to see the advantage of creating states is to improve development in Nigeria. Because when they created data state, as about become what it is today. So if they create Eastern State, for example, Uromia Oma will be more development than it is today. You have secretariat, you have stadium, you have this. You were even saying that you needed international airport in Eastern land. Mumu, wake up. San Marino here in Europe, San Marino has no airport. They were under Italy before. They got their independence many years before I came to this country. They have no airport. No standard stadium, national stadium. Because they thought it's not necessary. And they don't have the power to do that, to manage it. Is it to build it at the end of the day? Even aeroplane, nothing, what if aeroplane? He cannot even meet standard to aerodrome. The Edo State that was Benin State before has not even good airport enough. International standard. Each want to build an airport, you build stadium. How many of you are in Esan? Edo State as a whole is less than 5 million in population. So remove 57.9 from 5 million. How many you will get? You were talking about 2 million. All of them when they made them, it's about 2 million or 2.5 million. Why I do it now? Almost about 2 million. It should be around 2 million or 2.something million. Then you can't share power with Ora. How many? We are not reach 1.5 million as population as a whole. So it is not to downgrade my fellow Isha people. I'm only establishing it that any Esan man or any Esan woman that said he's not a Benin man, a Benin man is not an Isha man, is out of his senses. I will repeat again for those who are not that said that I sat down with my royal father when he was in the Decan those days as an ambassador. I remember one statement he made when we're talking about organization of Edo Union in Italy. Because I have been advocating for it that every Edo has to be a member of Edo community, and Esan is included, Ora is included, Auntie is included, is Edo, until it's been divided. Or you don't call it that name, you call it Benin Association. If you call it Edo community or Edo association, it includes Esan, Afema, Auntie people. You gather the rest. Our monarch now, Obaseki II, Okpebholo, said Edo is one. Oba supersedes all the Edo international levels. They have high ranking. I'm quoting him. Those who were in that meeting can still remember. Engineer Barry was there, if I'm lying. That's what he said. So we recognize this fact. So if I said what he said in my presence to elaborate my facts, you will not say, why am I not afraid? But you will insult your seniors on social media here. If you see anybody, since you cannot express yourself, you let idiot, that's all what you say on social media. You can't be able to express yourself in English language. You can't even be able to speak the Benin very well. The problem I have now with the Benin people, young guys like that, they can't speak Benin very fluently. They don't know how to speak English very fluently. They only broken, and the broken they are even speaking are not even recognized broken, because the broken they are now using shawarma, a lot of nonsense they are speaking. So, anybody cry Obaseki name again, let it concentrate in dragging the issue, let it take the case to court. Or I win. Benin. Win. It's okay. Why are we the conclusion, if I leave here, I also told you guys that if the court case did not go where the way it's supposed to be, Okpebholo cannot pay salary for 4 years. Go and market. 2, Okpebholo will increase in Benin. Edikata. Am I fake bania? Are they winning? See, lawlessness in Benin will double in Benin. Now, you talk, you do anyhow, you see anyhow. See, the Edo State Constitution will be suspended for 4 years. There will be no justice in Benin for 4 years. The less privileged cannot talk. If you misbehave, you are gone. You see what they are doing now. Those of them who work for Okpebholo in Benin, some Benin boys are now threatening those in abroad not to come to Nigeria because they did not support Okpebholo, because they have conflict. Because if they come, they will use the police, because police is not a tools where Nigeria can remote them and take them, tell them what to do, what not to do. That's what is going on in our country. And that is the nation that we live as a human being or as citizen of Edo State. I won't stay too long here. It's just to let you know that it has not even up to 60 days. I predicted these things and it has come to pass. For those of you who said it is me that will cry blood, I'm not crying blood though. I'm supplying them money. As I'm sitting down here now, I've not been to work for almost a week plus now. If you doubt me, if anybody has any problem, I can still be able to send 150, 30, 20, just as my pocket reach. And if I send 20 to anybody, that there is a big money. It is a salary Wike was paying his staff in his governor's house in River State. If you doubt me, I will tell you how much is 30. See, 20 euros. Hold on. I don't rake. Hold on. Let me show it to you. So that you know that to be here is not easy. See, 40K is 20 euros. It's 36, sorry, 37K. And most people don't even receive 30K in Nigeria. 20 euros, 20 euros. That 20 euros, if I give it to my son here, he will just look at me, he never will value it. And people continue talking rubbish every day. What am I mean? What is this? Why is this? So. Look at that magnificent museum that is building. First in West Africa. Nothing like that can be compared in West Africa to that Emowa in that place there. Temporary art. I'm not talking about artifact though. I'm not interested about that. Okay, if we did not put a Benin artifact inside that place, there are so many artifacts in Togo, in Ghana, in Senegal, in Rwanda, Morocco. You know how many things they the world when we come there and look at the hotel is building by the close to that place there, 5-star hotel. Almost get it ready. Wow, monkey. Wow, monkey. Only matter, even a monkey. When I'm a monkey here, you know how the person say the monkey go they jump from tree to tree. If you turn up, those who are greatest in connection win the case. First time in my life I see only Benin I see they use gas lighting the set block. Now only Benin I see they use gas lighting the build house in the night. Before the owner come, the house don't reach roof level. Then they will call use police, they threaten you, Jonah. For them to carry property, they threaten you, Jonah, for what you buy with your own sweat. Which you could pluck money in the bush. No. Most Benin people, I give an expo now. Most Benin guys are buying land now in the east. When I want to say Igbo, not the person, Igbo not let person build house for that place. What? Just the play. Benin guys are buying land in Anambra, Enugu area, Asaba, areas where they will have peace of mind. Area where they don't see Okako Watia, Okagili, who sell land 18 times to one person and nothing is done. How many fights have we fought in Edo State? At the end, when I label us as Omiomba, thank God. I'm still waiting for all of you now to give any evidence or any proof apart from supporting Obaseki. All lies. Later on, I thought say now we support a monkey face to go on Benin. Now we give our information. Now we get tell governor. Let's say I know governor. Let's Obaseki know my number. I never saw Obaseki face to face sit down with her one day for free. I just love that man with passion. With passion. I have his number. But I have never wanted to say, Your Excellency, I go to Nigeria twice when he was in seat. Maybe 3 times. I never request for visit or request for an audience from him. For those of you who were looking for audience because you did that thing you did for him because of reward. The Bible tells us, teach us that, you see, you don't do anything to get reward from the person you do it for. Just do it for God. You say when you are giving, you are doing this thing with your right hand. Don't let your left hand be a witness to it. That is what I did for them. And I will never regret supporting these 2 persons. So I want to advise APC, enter the power. If you see abnormalities in the administrative documents that was given to you, because it is not paperwork any longer, it's e-government we run for the last 4 years in Edo State. If you don't have the brain to understand, call people to edit it. Call forensic editors. And let's check. If Obaseki is found wanting, okay. The man come out that they go, Venetia, come in my place here. They say don't run, no. Obaseki don't run, no. Ah, my God. And now he's commissioning. Now I believe that man is a real Benin man. He's a real Edo man. Don't talk too much. Excellency, I believe you. I believe what you talk. And I want to see, because EFCC time is already numbered. Because the earlier the better. They dismantle EFCC, not to start using them to create shenanigans. Okpebholo is still alive. He never died. EFCC. You came out as a director, say you call Okpebholo to come and meet you man to man. Why you not call the chief accountant to ask him? This is a man that's already stole money, oh. That is no longer in power again, oh. You were expecting him to come through back door, and he refused to come. When he came even to your compound, you did not arrest him. Until tomorrow is not arrested up to today, but you will have the audacity to pick up an executive in the cabinet of Obaseki and take him to Abuja. For what? Yeah, I didn't know EFCC in Benin. if not be tribalism and party. It is not done over here in my place. It is not done over here in my place. It is only when somebody reports you that you committed a crime in like Catania or Bologna, if they arrest you in Valencia, you stay there, they take your SIM, everything, then they will not apply for a transfer of your case to that place there. That is criminal issues. But when it's normal, when I embezzle money in Ravenna here, it is being taken care of our high court in Ravenna here. If I want to make an appeal, I go to the regional court in Bologna. If it is more than that, I go to Rome. I would not want to see Obaseki. After his death, where Obaseki was one of the governors who ever be the best governor. No, he must live to see his legacy. Okay. He must live to see that you people cry blood. Not all the those who don't misquote me. The few one, according to my grammatical microscopical few who hijack power by illegal means and the metro system. All of you. From far distance with a telescope. Telescope. Oh, well, that's many years for what when you are here? Near the Duabi, whatever I have, a cororo. If I let you know, nothing, you might my way. If I'm a bobby, the tribune of a million. They have never spent 6 months straight in Nigeria without leaving to medical checkup for his life since about 3 years now. You are now telling me that I have no kobo, no money. I will go to Nigeria because you think I have a duplex or maybe I have a bungalow in Nigeria with 3-4 land. That is not have the even 50 million. Let me say all the lands that I have 50 million. No, we are this and 50 million. No, we are this in 3 months. On my phone. When you are in Nigeria, when you now call your sister, say, Julie, you will call him 17 times. Nobody will answer you. But when you come, when you are having money, if you call Julie once, 8 Julie will answer you. But I want you here. But I want because at that time, you know, they ask for change. When you don't taste money, you know. See, anybody when you face deportation, you not going to understand what it means to be deported. My brother, no matter how great you are, I've never seen anybody that invested so much in Nigeria and was deported without you not get documents yet. So make you stay in Nigeria more than 3 years. If he said 3 years, you say never get connection to come out. He never get connection to come out. So about lao, and we're done. I will not be a local. Who will be work with me? That a business in the womb, you I will say, we boy. We panadona, you go there, one hour, we could, you know. I want me say better now, and I live at the hospital, I want, you know. We testing now, we buy the remote, you know. I have in Nigeria, when but rejection when I is free of charge. I'm not a rejection. Okay, malaria. Have you come in a week kick back? While I said, a week while I was in Nigeria. Awful. Well, we make what you are Remy. Who dying with 50 million. You know, what is 50 million in Nigeria money? And how many person can be able to boast of 50 million in Nigeria? If you see anybody that is working in Italy here that boasts he has savings 50 million in Nigeria, 100 million in Nigeria, you know he live in one room. He never carried a house, he has no family, or his wife is working, he's not spending his money, his wife is taking care of everything. That's facts. I remember those days. 6,000 euro give you 1 million. You were so shocked now when I tell you that 6,000 euro because I changed it. I remember 1 million. Or even 6K give me 1 million. Today now, 1,000 euro give you almost 2 million naira. By the way, make one year a day. When in Nigeria with my oil, why? Why do you go a bank the fixed deposit there? Why pay 20,000 euro? Why pay naira? Why a bank for 10 years? Why you are here with a fian and you say 1,000 euro? 10K will tell you about euro. Where you are fian, I might say 1K. In Nigeria, what was it? The only thing that add value in Nigeria is land. Kobera mu gan ya so akin to na re gba mi okono ame be agbe obo. Ya wa fi awo be ni wan are even na scanning. Ya scanning be ni signature ni forgery. Judge be fake na me ogun ya nya amunia. Wa me won ya. Me nu kporo tene ke are kisiri iri. All these 16 years of win kisini. E na be marriable. Igo na aro na ya gbe kisini na we be do vote. No for one him. Should remove the land, the house from the land. And I expect him to say, I mean, you won't make I tell you story of somebody will open poultry for Nigeria. When he said camera for poultry there, the day when he come, if not that camera, that man would have go to, if for pay. He can't pay for the loss he got in that poultry business. They were tying 20 eggs inside their wig. All workers, 20 eggs. The day he now planted that camera with telephone, from here, can call the gate man. Anybody coming out today, search all of them to their wig. They brought out more than 626 eggs from their body. 1 day production. You don't want to continue for 5 years. Working on me. So if anybody want to do business in Nigeria, don't do business that has production, gain, that's process, selling. Don't try it. I'm can carry cassava farm. You can carry things that you know you can harvest periodically. Cassava take about 7 months, the quickest one 7 or 8 months. When you plant today and everything, when it's mature enough to harvest, you fly to Nigeria, you stand there, they harvest them, they sell them. Tomatoes, Tata say, no plant them if you know the Nigeria. Okay. They'll tell you say rainfall. You your part of harvest or finish it, they'll pour water or pour acid for the whole thing born. They are heartless people. Not all Nigerians, not all those. They are heartless. Yeah, the boss says so, man. The only respect we have now is that you buy tickets, you go to Nigeria, whatever you eat here, they don't know. Most guys here, they do 001 to save money to come to Nigeria. Some they wear Alibaba. Some they wear €5 t-shirts. You understand? For here. We know everything. You understand? So the later, you can't say you spent 30 years, you know, the 50 by 100. How much is 50 by 100 to buy? If that's your problem, that is your target, then you are a fool. Me, I want to see that I have 5 children, all graduates. I'll just sit on my chair. I'll get the rest with my pension. You think, say, they give me 1,000 for pension. I know they pay our strength. I know they give anybody money again. How much I want to eat for the whole house? I mean, even say they give my children money, say if they're broke, they come my house. There's no way inflation will day European. Say €600 not reach the job. I'm saying food itself you already buy. If you get good children, 5 graduates when they work for abroad, if the €100 they give that is 500. No, so I give it. You know they pay us now. Let bills they pay. If you go play card, you drink vino small. You come as country after any food. Then your wife 9 days, the children don't grow finish. So abroad, different from Nigeria. Edo, Mona ready for hard time. Lastly, I tell them I say, Edo, inflation for Edo and suffering for Edo, it go double other states. I called my driver with the 2 days ago. Where I say you not go say our calculator can you say when you are leaving the house, you have to have a specific place you are going, and when you are coming back, you can't moving around the city for 36. And the lane you go take shortest cut to cut cost of fuel. I leave now. Wanna take care. Ciao.
Now we don't hear from Pahitro, the message we bring come here today. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.